last lesson. We are just about to learn how to, or I should say review how to order food at a restaurant. This time, we're going to imagine that we're at an Argentine steakhouse. Okay. Hola, ¿en qué le puedo servir?
Mesa para dos, por favor.
¿Deseas tomar algo?
Deseo un refresco.
¿Deseas unas empanadas?
Deseo empanadas de criolla.
Ajá. Aquí puedes decir, deseo una criolla.
Criolla.
O deseo dos criollas.
Deseo dos criollas. And the double L, criolla. Okay, criolla. Okay.
¿Deseas un sándwich o una pizza hoy?
Deseo una pizza.
De mozzarella, una pizza verde, una pizza napolitana o una pizza fugaza.
¿Cómo se? I guess ¿qué significa cebolla?
Cebolla significa onion.
That's right. De fugaza.
¿Deseas una pizza fugaza? Muy bien. ¿Deseas café o postre?
Deseo café.
Muy bien. ¿Y es todo?
Sí, es todo. La cuenta, por favor.
Muy bien, Mateo. Bueno, Argentina es el país más grande de Hispanoamérica y está ubicado al sureste de Sudamérica. Buenos Aires es una de las ciudades más grandes del mundo con una población de más de 17 millones de habitantes. Can you tell me what I just told you?
¿Qué significa ubicado el sureste?
Ubicado al sureste significa located to the southeast.
Okay, so Argentina is a large country.
Yeah, and this combination of words, el país más grande, means the largest country.
El país más grande. So the largest country in, I've never heard it called Hispanoamerica.
Yeah, it's not a term that's used very often. You normally hear Latin America. Okay. And there's a difference between Latin America and Hispanoamerica. So Latin America or South America includes other countries that do not speak Spanish. Hispanoamerica is specifically referring to Spanish-speaking countries.
Okay, and Sudamerica is South America?
Sudamerica is South America, referring to, kind of Colombia and further south. And then, you've got a few different terms being used. But Latin America would include Brazil. And then you've got, like, these countries up here are in the very northeast of South America are, I can't remember exactly. There's like a French country and two English-speaking countries or something like that.
Okay. So Argentina is the biggest country of Spanish-speaking countries, and it is located in the south of South America. Southeast, sureste.
Southeast of South America, yeah. So technically, Brazil is larger than Argentina. So you can't say Argentina is the largest in Latin America or in South America because Brazil's larger. The problem is Brazil is a Portuguese country. So
largest of the Spanish-speaking countries. And then in Buenos Aires is the largest city. Ciudades más grandes del mundo, largest cities in the world.
So you missed this word, una. So it's one of the largest cities in the world.
Okay. It's one of the largest cities in the world with a population of 17 million inhabitants. They must. More than? They must, they?
Yeah. And I would actually guess it's probably closer to like 22 million nowadays.
Oh, wow.
It's massive. I used to live here. It's an amazing city. It's really a cool place to experience. Kind of like New York in a sense. However, New York is very multicultural, and Buenos Aires is very Argentine.
Okay.
So that's one of that would be one of the biggest differences, but it's just gigantic. It's massive. This is, you see it like this. You don't really see like big, huge skyscrapers like you would in New York, but you'll see like these are each like what 10 to 15 story tall buildings, and it just goes on forever like that. It's just this giant metropolis. And look at the street. I mean, there's like 20 lanes of traffic, I think. It's wild. Muy bien. Buenos Aires tiene la segunda población judía más grande de América después de Nueva York.
As the second largest population of second largest Jewish population, Judea.
Right. Mm-hmm. Good.
Judea in America. I think it's saying after New York.
Yep.
De America después. Grande de America. So what's it saying, Grande de America?
The second largest Jewish population of the Americas.
Okay.
Yeah. So same reason why there's a lot of Jewish people in New York, actually, during the World Wars when the Jewish people in Europe were being persecuted by the Nazis. They fled in massive numbers from Europe. And about half went to New York and half went to Buenos Aires. For whatever reason, those were the two most welcoming destinations or popular destinations for whatever reason. So slightly more Jewish people went to New York than they did Buenos Aires, but yeah, a lot of Jewish people in Buenos Aires. And so I kind of bring this up just because I think probably most people would think of Spanish speakers as being Catholic, and they most certainly are. Most Spanish speakers are Catholic or for sure Christian, and there's just a long history from Spain of why that is the case. And so I think that's just a kind of a fascinating thing about Argentina. It's very unique in terms of the Spanish-speaking culture. Buenos Aires es conocida como la París de América Latina por su arquitectura y gente europea.
¿Qué significa conocida?
To be known as.
Okay. It's known as the Paris of Latin America for the architecture and gente Europa. Europea. The European something.
European people. Yep.
Okay. Gente European people. Okay.
El deporte más popular en Argentina es fútbol, teniendo 2 campeonatos mundiales.
¿Qué significa mundiales?
Mundiales, world.
So world champion. Okay, so the sport in Argentina, the most popular sport in Argentina is soccer, and they have 2 world championships.
There you go. Muy bien. Bien. Argentina también es conocida por el tango, un baile sensual y una música romántica que se ve por todos lados.
It is also known for the tango, a dance that is sensual and the music's romantic. Que se ve por todos lados. ¿Qué significa que se ve por todos lados?
Yeah, that you can see everywhere.
Okay. So apparently it goes on all over Argentina.
All over, yeah. So to put that in perspective to you, you know how like here in Denver, we have the 16th Street Mall and you can kind of walk around and see street performers out there doing stuff, playing music, putting on little shows and stuff like that. So that kind of thing happens in Argentina. However, it'll almost always be with people dancing tango. And then there's other like theater show, like you can go to big, huge productions and it's yeah, it's a big deal there. Muy bien. Hay 7 maravillas naturales en el país, incluyendo las cataratas de Iguazú.
Oh boy. ¿Qué significa maravillas?
Wonders, natural wonders. There's 7 natural wonders.
7 natural wonders in the country, including las cataratas de Iguazú. Iguazú?
Iguazú. Mhm.
Iguazú.
Iguazú Falls is what that translates to in English. Have you ever heard of Iguazú Falls?
I have not.
Man, I had never heard of it either until I lived in Argentina, and I've been to this place, and it's
Yeah.
the most spectacular place in the world I've ever been to.
Huh.
It's just phenomenal. It's these massive waterfalls, as you can see here, sharing
Yeah.
3 borders here. So we're looking at Argentina, Brazil, and Paraguay at the same time. You kind of walk through the Amazon rainforest to get there. It's like a 1 or 2 mile hike through the rainforest, warm weather, very humid. You're seeing monkeys and toucans and parrots, and then all of a sudden you come to this and it's just, it's amazing. So well, we don't hear about this here in the United States. I feel like it's my duty to tell everybody about it because it's truly everybody's heard of Niagara Falls, right? And from what I understand, Niagara Falls is, kind of small compared to Iguazú Falls. So yeah, check it out sometime. Muy bien, Mateo. ¿Verdadero o falso? Argentina es un país chico.
Verdadero.
Más de 17 millones de personas viven en Buenos Aires.
Number 1 was Chico. Falso.
Falso, muy bien. Más de 17 millones de personas viven en Buenos Aires.
Verdadero.
La religión judía no es importante en Argentina.
Falso.
El fútbol es muy popular en Argentina.
Verdadero.
Argentina es conocida por la música salsa.
Falso. Tango, right?
Muy bien. No hay nada interesante que ver en Argentina.
Falso.
Muy bien. Repite, hablar,
Hablar.
caminar,
Caminar.
correr,
Correr.
aprender,
Aprender.
escribir,
Escribir.
recibir,
Recibir.
vivir,
Vivir.
discutir.
Discutir.
Muy bien. All right, so that was just the last